I love it. When'd you get that? I like that. Well, there she is. ZX-14R SE with ABS. And I named her Akyla because she's got gills. So, shark. I'm a little partial. And everything you see is stock. That's the way she came. I haven't done anything crazy to her. But I do want to get some frame sliders. And I want to get some halo lights for the front. And I'll probably get a lighting kit so I can get the inside to glow like Suka used to. So glad that this is the one I went with. I know there's some people that might be upset that I left Yamaha. It wasn't malicious. I was actually rubbing Suka's tank as I was going to the shop. Telling her it wasn't her fault. I gave the guy the key. I was like, quick, get her in the back before I change my mind. So worth it. So worth it. Now I have a Kawasaki. She's fun to ride too. This is the evolution. This is what happens. Yeah. This is what happens. It's what happened to me. It could happen to you. I do like too that it came with this cowl. I could just take this cowl off if she wants to ride with me or anything, but I could leave it on when it's just me. The only bad thing is I have to turn down giving people rides if I got a stranded brother or something like that out there. I didn't know how I was going to feel about ABS brakes on a bike. They're not that bad. I haven't locked up the tire at all, though I tried to a couple times. It just came to a stop like normal. It's also got traction control on it. Understanding how that works a little bit better may ease my mind, but the highest I've gone on that is a 1. I've got a setting all the way up to a 3, which is supposed to be for super slick road. So that, and while braking in the engine, I'm keeping it in low power mode. Full power mode I will only select once I've gotten past 500 miles. Get the throttle in some different positions, make sure that I warm it properly, get her broken in good so she treats me right. You treat her right, she'll treat you right. That's how it works. Very happy with my decision. So what do y'all think? I don't care what you think. I'm happy. I'm in love. Enough talking, let's ride. That's a nice little doggy. That's his first time seeing this bike. I remember the first time I saw you. He and I go way back. I'm your neighbor. You don't want to shift above 5,000 RPMs or 4,000 RPMs. Somewhere in there between 4 and 5,000 RPMs. And you don't want to leave the throttle in the same position. You want to let it evenly heat everything and evenly wear everything in the engine. And at 500 miles, I'll be taking her in for her first service. Is my engine break-in done at that point? Hell no! Still a little bit left to be done. I wouldn't say the engine's fully broken in until you're at 1,000 miles. 500 miles, go get your first service. 1,000 miles, your engine's worn in. You could say it's worn in earlier than that, or Takes a little bit longer, but roughly 1,000 miles your engine is about broken. That's like saying 50 miles on your tires. Is there still some wear that can be done? Absolutely. But for the most part, we all know tires are worn in around 50. Unless you're doing a burnout, and then your rear tire can be worn in 5 minutes. So I guess it really is based on how you ride. I'm going to baby the shit out of her because I want this bike to last me a good long while. I don't want to dog the engine. So I'm not popping wheelies, I'm not going super low or super fast. Trying to behave. Because once the engine's broke in, then it's time for some hooliganry. My turn. See what I'm saying? I've been going to 6 a few times. But on the rest of the shifts, I mean, you worry about your safety more than you worry about the engine. If you're doing that, like what I just did right there, you can wait for that next car to go. No! You got an aggressive no. See, ever so slightly, I'm bumping that throttle. I'm not holding it in one position. I know it's hard to really tell. But I'm opening it ever so slightly and letting it shut back off. Normal traffic patterns should do good enough for you if you're breaking in a new engine. Nobody in the lane beside me. That is good. I'm going to ride till the very end of the lane. Ow, 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 ow. Done with you. Bye-bye. Oh my God, a station wagon. A freaking Buick station wagon. High end. Top of the line wood paneling. Oh, whip that thing. God, you look at freaking U-turn like a champion. And in low power mode, it kind of reacts like the FC6R did. So I like that transition. The riding position feels like the FC6R. The engine braking in 3rd gear, not quite what the FC6R was. I'd need to go down to 2nd gear to really get that feeling. And even there, it's still not as strong. So I do see I'm going to be using a little bit more of my brake pads. But I'm good with that, because I'm in love. I'm in love with the Ninja. Little known fact, backing out onto a street in the state of Virginia is illegal. Y'all know me. Always obey the laws. So another cool thing about this is it's got my current miles per gallon. Currently I'm using 41.4 miles per gallon. And we can get all the way down to 27 miles per gallon if I... Ooh, 76? What? That thing just said my current miles per gallon was 76. You gonna get over, or you just gonna ride that? You gonna ride that lane to the end, baby? Ride it to the end.